After the events at the Pentco Fairview Power Plant, the new alliance between General Anderson's True Sons and Natalya Sokolova's Black Tusk has led to a team composed of both factions as they attempt to work alongside each other. Stovepipe is the leader of this group and the main target, but in order to find him, we need to take out his 4 lieutenants. With Chunks now gone, we're on to target number 2. Bantam, yep. Lieutenant Martin Bantam's background as a US Army drone operator gave him a unique perspective on warfare. He was able to control unmanned aerial vehicles and use them to target enemy combatants without ever setting foot on the battlefield. However, as time went on, Bantam would become desensitized to the violence he was causing from afar. As he transitioned to become a member of the True Sons, Bantam continued to use his skills to target enemies from a safe distance. However, his beliefs about responsibility began to morph into a twisted justification for his actions. Bantam convinced himself that he was not responsible for the deaths caused by his drone strikes, as long as he did not physically see blood on his hands. He was able to ignore the fact that his actions were causing real-life consequences for other human beings. This cognitive disconnect allowed him to continue his violent behavior without any remorse. It's clear that Bantam's mindset is a dangerous one. By disconnecting himself from the reality of the situation and the harm he's causing, he's able to justify his violent actions and become a danger to those around him. Lieutenant Martin Bantam is a cautionary tale about the dangers of detachment in warfare and how it can lead to dangerous beliefs and behaviors. Prior to the operation, Bantam expressed his doubts about collaborating with the Black Tusk. He had always been a loyal True Son, but the recent alliance with the Black Tusk had made him uneasy. He knew that their ultimate goal was to gain control of the capital and rule it with an iron fist, but he wasn't sure that their method was something that he was able to be a part of.
True Sons and Black Tusk are set up on the Potomac and ready to deploy, General.
Thank you, Bantam. Hold tight.
What are we waiting for?
Wish I could tell you.
Above my pay grade or above yours too, sir?
It's need to know.
But do you know?
I know enough.
Are you sure about these people, sir?
I'm sure that if we want to win this war, Lieutenant, we need allies.
But these allies?
Do you have enough food?
Yes.
Do you have housing and clean clothes?
Yes.
Do you have enough weapons and medical supplies?
Yes.
Do you have enough mortars?
Enough to level the city.
So, do you feel like you have the tools and resources at your disposal to win this war?
Absolutely.
How do you feel about our new allies now?
Better, General.
Good. Hold tight and wait for orders.
He was torn between his loyalty to the True Sons and the practical benefits of working with the Black Tusk. But ultimately, he knew that the True Sons couldn't have kept going in the way that they were. Their resources were dwindling, and their situation was becoming increasingly dire. The True Sons were in desperate need of a game changer, and this could be it.
Initial recon sweeps are complete.
Any updates on our friend?
Captain Lewis has been moving between the White House and the castle.
Castle? The castle settlement?
Yes, sir.
What about the DC-62?
Extensive decontamination efforts have been made since Captain Wilson's attack. Looks like they're getting ready to reopen the settlement.
Oh. Well, good for them.
Wally's been seen at the castle as well.
Makes sense. They were always close.
No news on the other target.
Natalya would like to hear that from you. Do you mind giving her a call?
There's nothing to tell.
Well, she'd like to hear it from you.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
Sir, she scares the shit out of me.
Any updates?
No, ma'am.
Eyes on the target?
No, ma'am.
Do we at least have confirmation that he's still on site?
No, ma'am.
Do we have anything?
We have footage of him being brought back to the White House after Coney Island. He was badly injured. No aerial footage since.
Is he still alive?
No way to confirm it this time. If he's alive, they never let him outside.
Bantam's aerial drones have shown what is happening at the castle settlement and the huge efforts going into rebuilding it, but also the movements going both in and out of the White House. They are now very aware of Captain Lewis's involvement with the castle being rebuilt, as well as Wally. They are also now aware that Barton Schaefer was taken to the White House, but they have no idea if he is still alive or not. I wonder if my suspicions are correct about the White House coming under attack. Could the potential for Schaefer to be alive with all the secrets he holds be the reason they attack?
If we want to retrofit more mortars, I'm gonna need more DC-62.
Thank you for telling me, Lieutenant.
General, does that mean you're gonna send more DC-62?
Yeah, at this point, contamination threats may not be in our best interests.
Visible contamination.
What are you implying?
Rumors about radiation, sir.
Oh, rumors? What rumors? About the plant?
No, St. Louis.
What about St. Louis?
You really don't know, do you?
Excuse me? There's nothing to know.
I can't tell if you're full of shit or your new friend is teaching you to be a fantastic fucking liar.
Watch your tone, Lieutenant.
I don't give a fuck about my tone. I want to know if I need to worry about radiation poisoning, sir.
This comms continues the rumors that were started in the Chunks manhunt. And while we know that the attack on St. Louis aren't just rumors, I'm beginning to think that this isn't just a nice crossover to the novels. This is going to feature more heavily going forward, but I really can't put my finger on how at this point. Dirty bombs? Radiation? How would this assist either side going forward if these were brought to DC or New York? Or maybe that's the point. Perhaps those crazy bastards known as the Outcasts are going to be the reason for the Black Tusk and the Division to call a truce for a little while. But if that was the case, why is McManus, Sokolova, and maybe Anderson trying to hide it from everyone? Following the successful elimination of their first target, Chunks, Division agents quickly received intel on Lieutenant Martin Bantam's whereabouts. It was revealed that he was actively operating within the Foggy Bottom district of Washington, D.C., which prompted agents to launch a full-scale operation to take down the True Sun outposts in the area. With each outpost that was taken down, the agents gathered more information about Bantam's location, which eventually led them to the heavily defended compound of the Potomac Event Center. The True Suns were abundant in supply, and it was clear that this was going to be a challenging mission. Despite the odds, the Division agents were well prepared and had the necessary equipment to take on the heavily fortified compound. The White Death, with its overpowered talent, determined, proved to be a game-changer, and it felt more like target practice than an actual battle. As agents made their way through the compound, they eventually came face-to-face with Bantam himself. In an uncharacteristic move, Bantam decided to engage in the fight himself, showing a level of courage that was unexpected from someone who had previously hidden behind a screen. However, his efforts were no match for the well-trained Division agents. With one swift bullet to the face, Bantam was taken out of commission. It's unclear whether he would have put up much of a resistance if he hadn't engaged in the fight, but the agents were relieved to have completed their mission successfully. The elimination of Bantam would bring them one step closer to tracking down their main target, Stovepipe. Target 2 has now been eliminated. Not gonna lie, this one felt like more of a filler target. This was probably the smallest bio that we've seen on any of the targets up until now, and I felt that the comms really didn't give us too much to think about, but these could all add up in the future. I must apologize for the dip in my uploads lately. Real life has been keeping me very busy these days. Not cyclones or anything this time, just my job, etc. Though I may be quiet and not responding to a lot, I'm always reading. So if you think I may have missed anything, or perhaps there is a topic you'd like me to look into, just let me know, either here or on any of the social media I use. Even if I don't see it, my wife will usually let me know. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you very much for watching, and Extremis Malus, Extrema Remedia.